Welcome on board, everybody. Sarah and Jonathan here from an FBG Lives.
Hello.
We're going to the seaside.
Here we are.
So we're heading to Skeggy, or Skegness, with this technical name. If you don't know what Skegness is, famous for
Being very bracing. Skegness is so bracing.
So bracing.
Yeah.
Why is it
I
bracing?
don't know. There's that poster, isn't there? Skegness is so bracing.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that was Skegness, wasn't it?
No, don't know. Anyway, we're going to Skegness, famous for being a sort of cheap and cheerful English seaside resort. Is it a resort? I don't know.
No.
But we're heading this way because tomorrow we've got a little outing planned, which we will do another video of and show you that in another video, which is out this way. And while we were out here, we were like, oh, you know what, we're really near the seaside. Why don't we just carry on and go and stay at the seaside for the weekend? So we're going to do that and then go and do our little outing tomorrow and then go back to the seaside. So we're booked into a hotel. We're going to have a little wander along the beach. Going to eat some candy floss.
Gonna drink some beer.
Drink some beer. Going to make a sandcastle.
Are we?
I don't know.
I think Skegness in Victorian times was quite the place to go, wasn't it? It's kind of changed. Its character has changed in recent times, I believe.
Yeah, it was. You went to the seaside, didn't you? If you had an ailment, you went to the seaside and got some fresh sea air, and probably quite a thing in the Victorian days.
Yeah, it was quite a popular place.
Yeah, and as with a lot of English seaside towns, they go one way or the other, don't they? They're really lovely and successful, like Brighton, places like that. Or they get a little bit left out. But I like Skegness. It's got a massive beach, big beach. It's cheap. It's not an expensive place to stay. There's loads to do. And it's a really nice bit of coastline as well. You can go a little bit further up the coast and see the seals coming into the beach. So I quite like the Skegness. So that's what we're doing. We're stuck behind a tractor. But the other thing that's happening is we've got an extra camera. So we've now got this shot here, which is going to be a hedge and a Range Rover and a bit of tractor and some trees probably. So Jonathan's got a new camera for his helmet, got a 4K camera, so we can sync up now. So we sync the two cameras together and I can turn my camera on and Jonathan comes on automatically. So we don't have to do silly things to synchronise them. That's exciting. So I just turn mine on and Jonathan's turns on. So hopefully that's going to make filming a bit easier and you'll get a little bit of a clearer picture. We can put the... What does it do? The anti...
Oh, the image stabilisation on.
Image stabilisation, so it doesn't look so wobbly. And we've got this little view of the mirror at the moment. We've got some other places on the bike. We might try it too and get some different shots, but that's going to be kind of like our dash cam. So we'll put that on every journey now, just feel a bit safer with that on. Maybe we can get some nice shots of it.
Well, maybe we won't.
Maybe we won't.
Who knows?
So we'll just delete it. So we've got 3 cameras going. And the weather is beautiful. It's been a bit of a rubbish summer so far. It's jumpers on the other weekend. We're camping with my sister. But it was cold. And now it's 27 degrees. So we're a bit warm. So personally looking forward to getting the gear off and having an ice cream.
And a beer.
I think Johnny wants a beer. Some biking people that are not looking. No, not looking. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, there we go. Skegness, 11 miles to go. So, you see you there? Right, ladies and gents. This is Skegness. This is the... Oh my god, this is the pleasure beach. Oh, a little wild river water ride that looks like it should have been retired 50 years ago. If Johnny turns right, you get a nice shot of the souvenirs.
Classy souvenir, seaside.
Souvenir. And glasses. Rubber ring. Surfboard. Bucket and spade. This is a theatre which actually has quite good things on. Went to see Jules Holland then, with my mum, last year. Everyone's out in their finest supper clothes. Oh, it's nice to see everyone else though. Yeah. I think the schools might be off, so...
Right.
It's a weekend anyway. It's a really good aquarium.
Is that where? Is that?
This is the aquarium.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Jolly Roger Adventure Golf. It was just giggling.
The English seaside town.
Oh, there's like a big market on. Looks like fun. So I don't think it's even Jonathan's camera. All these places on the right are very typical seaside accommodations. There's loads of bed and breakfasts and flats and holiday apartments, but it's really hard to find one with some bike parking.
Yeah.
Which is why we've come to this one, and I think this might be the overflow for that. Right, we're staying here. Looks quite nice. Right, we're here, folk. Cool dude. Right, I think it's beer o'clock for Johnny. Nope, there it is.
Nearly. Yeah, it's getting close to beer o'clock, isn't it?
Right, excellent. Let's go check in. Go check out Skeggy.
Yeah.
You need a pint, Johnny.
I do need a pint.
I hope you enjoyed that little montage of Skeggy, sunny Skeggy.
It's so bracing.
I don't know what that is. We're going to have to find that post.
We'll find that post.
Show me what that's all about. But yep, so we've had a little walk around. Town's a bit busy and a bit mad, but we found a nice pub, and Donny had his pint or two.
2 pints, yeah.
Which was nice, wasn't it? To chill out and relax a little bit. Because everybody's out enjoying the sun.
Yeah, it's very busy, isn't it?
Really busy, yeah.
I've not seen Skeggy this busy before.
But it's got lovely big sandy beaches, so everyone's out enjoying the sun still. It's like dinner time now, and it's still in the sea, swimming in the sea.
Because it has been a blazing hot day today.
Yeah.
The ride over here, it's a 2 hours ride from where we are. It was baking hot, wasn't it? My mesh summer clothing is really showing its age, and it needs to be replaced. And I have been putting it off for ages and ages, and I regretted it today because I had to wear my ordinary bike clothing. Boy, did I suffer on the ride over. It was hot and sticky.
It was. I don't have any mesh clothing, so I'm totally with you on that one. We did stop and have a little break and had a drink, didn't we, and cooled down a bit.
Yes, yeah.
It is exceptionally hot today, so I don't think it's going to be like that very often. So, yeah, we've cooled down, had a nice walk along the pier. Yep. And we're going to head back to the hotel and get some dinner.
Yeah, we are.
And then we're heading off out on our little adventure tomorrow.
And I'm probably going to go on sportsbikeshop.com this evening and start looking at mesh, new, good quality mesh gear.
Fair enough. Okay, shall we go and get some dinner?
Let's go do that. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Yeah. Then goodbye, the Royal. Have a nice day. So that ends our 2 night. Oh, I can't speak. Too early in the morning. That ends our 2 night stay in Skeggy at the Royal Hotel. So we're just going to head up the coast a little bit to Mablethorpe. We're going to stop in Mablethorpe for a little bit, and then we're going to head a nice route across the Wolds and go back home. But I just wanted to mention the hotel we stayed at. We're going to stay in a Premier Inn, which I'll show you where that is in a minute, because we're heading into town. You can see centre of the Skegness mayhem on the right-hand side. But it was expensive, the Premier Inn. So we stayed at the Royal. It's got a car park for the bike. It's out of all the madness of town. And it was half the price of the Premier Inn, which I think is worth it. So it's only a 2-star hotel. It was built in 1890. It's had lots of different roles in its life. It's been a what's it been? A school. It's been
an RAF convalescent home.
Yeah.
It was an RAF aircrew training place as well, wasn't it? With 8,000 airmen passing through it.
Yeah, and there's lots of pictures inside of aircraft, and the crews have all signed them. So it's got a really deep history with aviation, as the whole of this county has. This is where Bomber Command was in World War II. Right, just all the way to the end here then, Johnny, okay? So it's a bit quieter than it was last night.
It is.
But candy floss is available 24/7.
Donuts and
okay, we went for a lovely curry last night. Walked back through here and down onto the beach and along the beach, and you could buy ice cream at R10 at night and candy floss. But, you know, Skegness is what it is. It's a cheap and cheerful holiday destination. You know, there's lots of people here out enjoying it, so it does what it says on the tin. It doesn't tend to be anything it's not. So here's a Premier Inn up on the right, which is right in the middle of the town, but is twice the price. And to be honest, that hotel, it was nice. It was looking a little bit tired, you know, it's past its heyday, but it's got beautiful lawns outside, and you can sit outside and the bar and get a drink from the bar, and it's got nice seating areas. It's got a games room and a nice big restaurant, and so it's nice to have somewhere to hang out, we thought. And it's a really interesting features inside, and it's a bit of a mishmash of lots of different things.
Yeah, different styles.
Yeah, but I really liked it. Yeah, magnificent entrance chandelier. I thought it's a really interesting little feature, so I took a few pictures of those and put them up now so you can see what the hotel was like. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. It sort of says friendly and welcoming on the website. I'm not sure about welcoming and friendly, but the hotel was absolutely fine. The beds were comfortable, the room was clean. Big room as well. Nice breakfast, big breakfast.
The shower was very nice in our room, but it had no shower curtain.
So you have to go around to the left here, Johnny. Yeah, so the water went everywhere, but we don't have to clean it up, so, you know.
Yeah, it's basic. I mean, it's a clean stop for 1 or 2 nights. Don't expect much from it, though.
I still think I'd stay there rather than the Premier Inn. Premier Inn's good for location, but there's nowhere to hang out like there is at the hotel. There's no bar and lounge with big Chesterfield sofas and it's quiet at that end because you're out of it's a very short walk down onto a massive beach. We had a lovely evening walk along there, didn't we? Watch the moon come up. Really clean beach. Went on for miles. You could walk for miles on that beach. So I would stay there again, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. And as long as you don't expect it's 2-star, expect 2-star and you won't be disappointed. Okay, we had a nice day out yesterday. That's in another video, so we're not going to talk about that. So we did have a day out on the bike yesterday, which was really enjoyable.
Yeah, we didn't film it. We got a few splashes of rain on the way back to Skeggy yesterday. Didn't last long, a few splashes.
I'm hoping they were early because they were forecast for today. So
it was a little light relief after the excessive heat of the day before.
Okay, so this is Mablethorpe. A lot nicer than Skeggy. Small version of Skegness. So, yeah, same beach amusement things, but a little bit calmer and a little bit quieter. I'm always about in the middle of the range. Sorry, mate. Okay, you're good. Yep. So that's the beach up there. We're going to go through it up to the seal sanctuary. So there's a lot of, we're on the North Sea, this coastline, and there's a lot of seals here, and they rescue them. There's another one in Skegness, actually. And they rescue the seals that have got stranded or they've lost their mummies or caught in fishing nets or whatever, and they look after them, and then they put them back into the sea when they're rehabilitated. So it's quite a thing here, and you can go a little bit further up the coast to Donanook, and you can see the seals when they come in of their own accord. So we're going to stop here for a little bit, have a little look at the seals and whatever else they've got there, and then we're going to head out towards home, but across the Lincolnshire Wolds, which should be a really beautiful ride. Oh, we're going to go a little train. It's cute. So that's right here. Okay. Yeah, Mablethorpe Seal Sanctuary and Wildlife Centre.
Oh, it's a nice uneven road.
Yeah. Okay, so where that van is up there, so we go round this little roundabout and we go in past the ice cream van. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Cheers. Be parking if you're going to the Seal Sanctuary. They just park somewhere at the top. That's it straight ahead, so just park here somewhere, I think. So we're heading home now after our little weekend to Skegness. We've just come into the Lincolnshire Wolds. So if I can get the view on the left, because they're really pretty hedges in the west. You get the idea. We get it on one of our two other cameras, perhaps.
Maybe.
So we stopped at Mablethorpe Seal Sanctuary. It's not a very big place. I've got a few animals and birds and things. Most of them are sleeping.
But most of them are rescued. Either been injured or whatever, and I don't know, they're sick. So they're not like just collecting animals for the sake of it. They've got a load of animals that have got disabilities, things like missing wings and things, but they've adapted their accommodation, if animals have accommodation, to suit their disabilities, which I thought was rather nice. So there was a kestrel with only one wing because it had been injured and the wing had been amputated, but they made it so that the habitat it lived in, it didn't need to fly around. It could walk around this habitat and go up and down ladders and the like. which I thought was rather nice.
Yeah, he got to live, didn't he?
Yeah.
And otherwise he wouldn't. He had a little friend who'd hurt his wing as well, so... Yeah, and they got some seals that they live there permanently because they can't be released back. And there wasn't any seal pups at the minute.
No.
So nothing to rescue, which is good, I guess. Unless they're at Skegness, because they've got the seal rescue place there as well. So yeah, it was quite a nice little walk around, see some animals and some birds and the seals. I like supporting that sort of place that, you know, does rescue, because it costs a lot of money to do it, and you only get money from the people going into the rescue centre, so I quite like to give my money to them. So that was a nice way to finish off our little weekend in, say, bracing Skegness.
Yeah.
We now know the history of that. I didn't know what Jonathan was talking about, but apparently it's one of the most famous seaside holiday posters ever. So, designed in 1908 by somebody at the railway network to entice people from London to come to Skegness for a break. And in those days, it was good to go and get some bracing sea air, and they put trains on from King's Cross, was it?
I think so, yeah.
King's Cross, I think, to Skegness, and we came to the seaside and got some good bracing sea air. And somebody designed that poster, and the original posters are still up in the pavilion in Skegness. Belong to the council, so the original artwork's still up there. So that's the story of the same bracing. So I learned something before we didn't know that. So I have enjoyed our weekend in Skegness. As I said before, it is what it is. There's some nicer, quieter places up the coast. But when you're on a motorbike, you kind of want to be in the middle of things, because when you want to go out and eat, you want to be able to walk to eating places, really. So you don't really want to jump on the bike, because then Jonathan can't have a nice, relaxing beer if he wants to. So it's kind of where we picked where we're doing. So I've enjoyed it. We had a fun little outing yesterday. You can go and check out that video on the channel as well. And we got our new camera angle to try off the front of the bike. So Jonathan's got a lot of editing to do when he gets home. Try and make sense of it all, but be excited to see if that works, because it will save him a lot of time done on this. Okay, so we're going to enjoy the last little bit of our ride. Nice view of the Lincolnshire wolds in front of us. Got a nice route back home. We've done a little diversion, so we've got some nicer roads. But we're not far, a couple of hours away, I guess, from home, to finish off our weekend. So we're going to love you and leave you here, folks. Thanks very much for covering with us on our little English seaside holiday video. We appreciate you sticking with us. This is Jonathan and Sarah signing out. See you next time.
Bye.